Hey guys, Jonathan was out here for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to preview the action for Week 6 in the 2015 NFL season, and in this video we are going to take a look at the matchup between the San Diego Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. San Diego Chargers come into this game 2-3, and they're 0-2 away from Qualcomm Stadium. And the Green Bay Packers come into this game 5-0 overall, 3-0 at Lambeau Field. Last week, the Packers struggled against the St. Louis Rams, especially offensively. Aaron Rodgers had an uncharacteristic day for him, throwing 2 interceptions, which snapped an interceptionless streak for him at home, and also had a fumble. The running game wasn't good. The defense really is what sealed things for the Packers, and they did it mostly through the air. They did not have a whole lot of luck in stopping Todd Gurley and the Rams' rushing attack. However, they did stop Nick Foles. They intercepted him 4 times. The interesting thing here is the Green Bay Packers. This is going to be the toughest offense that they have faced yet this year. They are the first offense that they have faced that is top 5 in the league. And so it'll be a true test to see how good that Packers defense really is, like we have been saying all year long that it is. Um, they faced Seattle, but even at the time that they faced Seattle, Seattle was still trying to get things figured out. But so this will be their toughest test. However, the one thing that San Diego has a different, or the only one of the disadvantages San Diego has is they're flying cross country. Flying cross country, as difficult as it is, they're flying cross country on a short week after a grueling, heartbreaking loss on the last play of the game on a run by Le'Veon Bell after Philip Rivers had a pretty good game against that Pittsburgh defense last Monday. So this game right here, it feels to me like it could be a Packers blowout because Rodgers not going to be happy about the way he played on Sunday night, even with plus even though they won, then you still got the Chargers traveling. I expect Rodgers to get back to being to looking into Rodgers' form and picking apart that San Diego defense a little bit. As far as the Packers defense, like I said, this is going to be a true test for them, and I don't know if they are going to be able to contain the running game. Well, I think they'll be able to contain the running game of San Diego a little better than they were able to contain the running game of St. Louis. But I think it's going to be the other way around. I think they'll contain the running game better than they did last week. But I don't think they're going to stop the Chargers through the air quite as well as they did last week against the St. Louis Rams. Philip Rivers is playing pretty well right now. He struggled in the beginning of the year. I think he's starting to play better. I think this game. I said it could be a blowout, and it could be. Let me say this. It's either going to be a bad blowout, or it's going to be a very close game. And you're saying, duh. Well, no, I don't. I mean, it's going. If it's a blowout, it's going to probably be 20 points if it turns out to be that, or the game is going to be tight and it's going to come down to field goals. And that's another thing too. Really, if you look at the game from St. Louis last week, St. Louis missed like 500 field goals. If St. Louis wouldn't have missed those field goals, it'd have been a little bit of a different game, and definitely a tough test. This is going to be another tough test, I think. But like I said, the one advantage that the Packers I think are going to have is the fact that the Chargers are going cross country on a short week. So I think that will be a benefit to them. Every time I say that the Packers are going to have a blowout victory, it ends up being really close, and then my family comes after me and says, I really wish you'd quit saying that because you jinx it, and then we are in for a long Sunday. So I am going to take back what I said about it being a blowout victory and say I don't know how this game is going to go, but I can tell you that at least for a while, it should be a pretty good game, just like most of the games on Sunday should be. I'm not being a homer when I say this, and I bring that up in certain videos because I do get asked, do you just pick the Packers just because? No, because, and then I'm talking about this here because it's a Packer video. Uh, yes, I'm from Wisconsin. Yes, I have a soft spot in my heart for the Packers. But Anyone who knows me knows that I am competitive as hell in all of these games. So if I go into a game thinking the Packers can't win the game or they're not going to win the game, I won't pick them. This, however, is a week that I do think that the Packers will beat the San Diego Chargers. I do have the Packers getting the win. We are coming off of a week last week that saw us go 8-6, and we are 0-1 on the week as we had the Falcons beating the Saints on Thursday night. Saints get the 31-21 win, making the Falcons no longer undefeated. So with all that, we are 45-33 on the year and 8-14, 477 and 3 lifetime. Don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links, as always, are down in the description. That is going to do it for me. I am Jonathan Mosep for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show, and I will see you guys later.